How's it going, everybody? We are That Sports Podcast, bringing you your best picks and parlays for the upcoming football and basketball games. Today, we're going to be questioning Chance on some of the stuff we talked about last night, along with some of our parlays that we put in for tonight's NBA games and tomorrow's NBA games, along with Thursday night football. Make sure you tune in to, I'd say, probably Friday or Saturday's episode when we break down Sunday's parlays for Sunday football. Other than that, I think that about covers it. David, Chance, anything you want to add?
That's about it. We'll talk about the
I'm
transfer
all good.
portal.
Yep.
I haven't got anything on X about the transfer portal. I ain't seen anything on Instagram yet. So yeah, I know a
Yeah.
couple Buckeye players talked about it last night. Did get in the transfer portal. They lost a couple good guys there. Uh, was it? It's not. Wasn't Stover? It was Julian Fleming. Good wide receiver three
Yeah,
for
that's
the
who it
Buckeyes.
was.
Kyle McCord leaving. We discussed last night that he probably isn't leaving because he wants to leave, but he's getting booed out of town.
He's probably
Um,
getting forced out. Yeah.
and then another thing to talk about there is, Ryan Day ended up leaving the Buckeyes. This is his
Um,
second year in a row he's lost to Michigan.
Here's
Oh,
the way I see it, David. It's looking like he is going to get another year. Depending what he does with that, that will kind of let things play out. Um, I do see him coming back for another year because they almost made the playoffs. I mean, some could argue they should be in the playoffs. But like you said last night, if they lose all or every single game, there's one they have to win, and that game they haven't won in 2 years under Ryan Day. So we'll see what they do. I see him coming back for another year though.
I could see that. It'd be good for the Buckeyes to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
There was something else. Oh, we got college football playoffs going in here. We got
Yep.
Michigan at 1, Bama at 2, and
You guys
then
want to do some predictions?
I was
What
I
do you
was
think's
writing,
gonna
I was
happen?
want to write it down to see who was 3, 2 and 3. Was that
What or
Texas and
Texas.
was it Washington?
Bama should
Washington's
be
too.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Bama's
Washington I
four,
do
yeah.
believe is 2.
So
Yeah.
Washington's
I do
2,
believe Washington is 2.
and then Texas.
Texas 3, Bama 4. I do believe those are the standings as of right
I
now.
thought I thought Texas was 2. I don't know. Either way, Washington's
Very
playing
well could be.
Texas. Either way, Washington's playing
Yeah.
No,
Texas.
Washington's two. Washington's two.
They are.
Yep, that's what I assumed.
Okay, so Michigan, Alabama. Just go to top of this. Last week, Bama played Georgia.
I have my full prediction. If you guys want to hear it?
What?
Yeah,
I
let's hear
was
it.
thinking
Let's
about
go
it
and
today.
hear it.
Okay. I got Alabama over Michigan.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think I don't think Michigan will score more than 3 times in that game.
Yes.
I think Alabama wins by a field goal or a touchdown. And yeah,
So you're
Texas.
I'm gonna
saying
I got
disagree with
Texas.
so you're saying low scoring game.
I'm gonna disagree with both of you on the Michigan Alabama game. I think Michigan's gonna roll them. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't think Ohio State could beat Alabama, let alone Alabama beat Michigan.
I don't think
Yeah,
Georgia
they're
could
kind of
beat
hot right now.
Alabama.
Alabama just beat Georgia.
Alabama just beat
Alabama
the
and
number
Georgia was the
one
number
team
one
for
seed.
the last 2 or 3 weeks of college
Yeah,
football, and
but what did Georgia's regular season look like up until Alabama?
cakewalk.
They beat yeah.
Exactly. So
Same
maybe
same
Georgia
thing.
was a little bit highly ranked.
Same thing with
I mean,
Michigan.
let's be honest.
Michigan's had a cakewalk besides the Buckeyes. Would you not? Chance, you agree or disagree? Michigan's had a cakewalk.
I agree.
Michigan has played one tough
I do
game,
agree.
and it was the Buckeyes.
Yeah,
So
but they won. So I
okay,
mean,
and think about this: Bama played a really good Texas team. Texas is ranked above Bama, and then Bama went inside there and smacked Georgia right in the mouth. Georgia's won the last 2 national championships. They won 29
yep.
straight games, and then Bama broke that. So I don't see a reason why Bama does not go beat Michigan. Chance, what you were saying, Michigan to score no more
I
than.
changed my mind. I think Washington wins.
No, I was talking about the Michigan Bama. You
I just
said Michigan to score no more
oh
than
okay.
3 times, and then Bama to win by a
Yeah,
field
I don't
goal.
think Michigan scores more than. I think the max points they score is 21.
Okay,
That's 17 to 21.
with what you're saying here, if he's gonna kick a parlay, And if the point total is set at over or under 40, hammer the over because you got 45 points right there plus. So I would
Yeah.
definitely,
Well, I
definitely.
mean, yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to be a high scoring game because what you hear from both teams is offense, offense, offense. You don't really hear much on the defensive side of the ball
I
for
know.
both of those
Well,
teams.
Michigan does have a.
Um,
Michigan's offense. I mean, think about this. Michigan's offense can't be too good. Only scoring what was it
yeah,
like 30 points against Iowa or something like that? 30. Like it was like
yeah,
less than 40 points. Iowa ranked numbers like 17 or something. It was.
yeah.
So number 17 team held the number one to less than 35, 40 points. Absurd to
But
me.
you could also argue Michigan knowing that it was going to be a cakewalk and maybe held some guys out. I don't know. I didn't look at the roster for that game. I really didn't even watch that game that much.
And I know we had a couple
But
bets on it. That's the reason why I was watching it.
yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, Iowa cannot just find the end zone, nor could they put the ball
hmm
through the uprights. Uh, yeah, I'm taking Bama over Michigan here. I mean, I don't know.
okay.
And then Chance,
We'll have to agree to disagree. I'm taking Michigan over Bama.
Chance, Washington, Texas. You said you're taking Washington to win that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Washington. I just think they're a better team, and that's it. I just think they're better. I think they're gonna win. Not much
Yeah,
else to it.
see, I'm
No
disagreeing with that as
explanation
well.
needed.
See, I'm going to
I
disagree
think
with Chance on
I
that.
think Texas takes that game pretty
I
handedly.
was going to say
I'm going to
I
be
think
honest.
Texas wins by 20. I really do.
Yeah,
I
I
think
also would
Texas.
say that, David.
I think Texas
I'm
just
agreeing
those
with you.
guys. And now what we have,
And then I mean,
what we have
if
now.
we have a Texas Bama national championship,
Think
I'm
about that.
thinking Texas beats Bama. I
No,
do.
no.
Could we see a long? Really?
I see. Earlier in the season, yeah, Texas did beat Bama, and I'm pretty sure
hmm
it was awful. I'm pretty sure Bama. I'm wanting to say they lost by like maybe 2 touchdowns. I think.
hmm
I think Nick Saban and that Bama team is like, hey, remember that feeling week 2, week 3. It's time
Yeah.
to take it back to them, and then it's time for Bama to hoist the championship, and then for is it Jalen Monroe or something, Bama's quarterback.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
for him
Yeah.
to go on to the NFL and get treated the same way Bryce Young did, you know.
Jesus, Murphy.
Since we're gonna go ahead and move on to that, but see, we got Bama, Texas, maybe Michigan, Washington. Who knows? I'm sticking Bama, Texas. Chance last night.
I'm thinking Texas, Michigan, but that's me. And I'm taking Michigan to win the whole thing this year. I am. Not a Michigan fan at all,
Oh,
but I'm taking Michigan to win it all.
Chance
Team's
last
good
night.
this year, man.
We went through a newspaper. We got a little article here, and they had top rookies to make an impact on the league and or on the team they are on. Bryce Young was a name on there. Bryce Young not doing much for the Carolina Panthers.
I think C.J. Stroud's gonna win Rookie of the Year,
Well, see,
and I think he's in the
that's what's
MVP
crazy.
race.
C.J. Stroud is nowhere on here on this list. They got quarterback. The Colts picked up B.J.
I mean, he
Robinson.
broke the single game passing record this season.
Another thing too
I mean,
on
his
here.
QB rating. What is his QB rating? It's probably insane.
QBR for CJ is probably out of this world. And they had out the 2023 awards for preseason. They had Offensive Player of the Year going to Jamar Chase. What do you think about that? And do you think that that's a possibility there, Mr. Pancake?
I think C.J. Stroud wins offensive player of the year as well. I think he should. I mean, he's been dominating the pass game.
He has been.
He's had a few. I think he's had some runs.
But
But
he doesn't really kill him on the ground though. He's more of an air raid type guy. Defensive Player of the Year, they are calling for Myles Garrett to get that. Me and Malone both
See,
agreed on
no.
this. Myles
yeah.
Garrett, Myles
well
Garrett is
deserved.
Myles Garrett is probably not the guy to get that. We both agreed on T.J. Watt.
Yep.
This one, I said was debatable, but comeback Player of the Year to go to DeMar Hamlin. We all had different picks on that.
My bet right now is Russell Wilson.
He had Russ, and I do believe I took Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year, Chance. Who you thinking for that? Who's a good candidate to get comeback player of the year?
I got Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. See the pastronaut. I mean, he
I
does
mean, CJ
deserve that.
Stroud this season, 63 completion percentage, 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns.
What's his
Look up
interceptions?
Christian McCaffrey stats.
Christian McCaffrey. He's not a guy. And what's crazy about Christian McCaffrey? People like him.
He
That's
has
my
5
bet right now for
interceptions.
offensive player of the year.
Well, people of him, they don't get into the contest because they're not making explosive plays, but their stats is like, hey, this guy.
Mhm.
And I mean, I was not knocking Jamar Chase. He's very explosive, but at the same time, 150 yards last night on 12 targets, 11 catches, drop one ball the whole game. I mean, you tell me.
Yep.
What's McCaffrey looking like?
Another sleeper for offensive player of the year is Raheem Mostert. Most touchdowns right now.
Yeah,
So offense, it's about scoring touchdowns. So
it is.
he might be in that conversation as well.
McCaffrey stats: 210 carries for 1,032 yards and 12 touchdowns. He's had a touchdown. He first didn't score a touchdown against the Jaguars, and then he had a bad game against the Buccaneers, and then turned around and scored 2 against the Seahawks, and then scored 1 against the Eagles in that blowout. Speaking of that game, a game I'm pretty sure we all thought the Eagles was going to easily win.
I took the Eagles, so yeah.
So we thought, but then the Niners had other aspirations for us.
Oh, yeah.
And then, Rookie of the Year is supposed to be going to Bryce Young. We've all decided Bryce Young does not deserve that award, and that C.J.
Stroud will be getting that award this
C.J.
year.
Stroud definitely deserves to have that in his trophy case at the
Yeah.
house in Texas. Oh, man. Anything you guys want to knock on to right here? I mean, NBA
I
games.
don't know if you guys talked about this last night, but transfer portal. There is over 1,100 people in the transfer portal right now.
For
Yeah, we
2023.
briefly
So
talked
that's
on
400
transfer
more.
portal.
Who's some of the
That's 400 more than last season.
Who's some of the key players right now in the transfer portal?
Oh, here's something funny. You guys probably seen this. Bama quarterback. His name is Tyler something. He actually entered the transfer portal to go play lacrosse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he was the
Wow.
backup.
Decided football was not for him, huh?
I think he came from
Well-
Notre Dame. I think he's going back to Notre Dame for lacrosse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to, Chance, you can pull up screen share or something on here, or Dave.
I don't think we
Kind of
can.
show the viewers what we're
Dave
looking
has
at
to do
I
it.
here.
don't think we can. I can pull up some of the NCAA stuff right here on the ESPN app. There's a 30-day break. More than 1,000 players officially entered the transfer portal on Monday. A few: Kyle McCord, Washington State's Cam Ward, Duke's Riley Leonard, and Oregon State's that's probably Dean Lemon, and UCLA's Dante Moore. On Tuesday, 340 more players entered the portal. Texas A&M left tackle entered, Oregon defensive back entered, Clemson defensive back, and Toledo quarterback entered. Texas Tech quarterback Tyler Show. Is that the guy he's talking about? Probably the guy right there. USC's wide receiver Michael Jackson III. Louisville quarterback, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the Louisville quarterback is no. Quarterback from Texas Tech is heading to Louisville. That's what it is right here. It took me a second to read that.
I don't know if you guys seen, but I seen a tweet that this guy tweeted that his niece goes to Ohio State, and Kyle McCord was receiving death threats on campus.
Yeah,
That was kind of our assumption.
we all yeah.
More or less, he got forced off campus
Yeah.
rather than actually deciding to leave.
and I mean, he's just a kid, and that's what
He
sucks. You get a kid out there who's just playing football. The play football, and then you want to
Yep,
treat him something like that. It's disgusting. Um, but
it is.
some
You
people
guys want to
like
talk a little bit on NBA tonight?
to.
Some of the NBA games
That's fine.
tonight.
I know we got a couple.
I haven't really looked into the NBA games tonight.
We got a couple bets
I
on
bet
tonight for
on
sure.
the Knicks and Bucks game. Did not hit. Missed it by 2. Everything else hit. Brooke Lopez, I had him over 11 and a half. I do believe he scored 11. And Giannis had him 1 block, and he did not get a block tonight. Everything else
Um,
hit for me. And then I got another bet. Suns Lakers. Got Suns money line 20 plus Devin Booker, 20 plus Kevin Durant, 5 plus assists for D'Angelo Russell, and 5 plus assists for Devin Booker, and Anthony Davis over 12 and a half rebounds.
I still got a parlay going as well. A little 5 pick same game parlay, and then we just got one
Yeah.
leg by itself. The Bucks money line Giannis over 29.5. Dame Dollar over 26.5. Dame over 3.5 threes, and Giannis over 46.5 stat combo. They all hit. We just need the Suns to take it to the Lakers tonight at 10 o'clock, which actually tipped off 12 minutes ago,
We
supposedly.
started a few minutes ago.
So we're hoping that the Suns could do something for us, and the Lakers just keep being the same old Lakers, which is
Yeah.
not good at basketball. We touched on that briefly. Hot take here, Chance. We'll get your opinion on this. We know you're a big basketball guy.
I like
Who
basketball.
who is probably the best NBA player right now in the league?
The best NBA player.
This season, who is playing the absolute best?
Well, I think there's a slight difference between playing the best and the best. Um,
We would say. What would
the
you
best
say?
player of the season, I think, is I have like a top third.
Let's hear it.
You
Start
got
with
Joel
3.
Embiid,
Yeah.
you got the Joker, and then I think you got their Giannis in there. I think
Both
those are
those.
my top 30 players
those.
this season.
I do like that.
Well, let me add in
Like,
something here
like
real
the past
quick,
few seasons.
Dave and Chance.
Let's hear it.
Box score tonight for the Knicks and Bucks game. Looks like Julius Randle scored 41 points tonight.
He's been going crazy.
41 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Second leading scorer was actually Jalen Brunson, who with 24, and RJ Barrett had 23. Big games for them. And let's look at some scoring for the Bucks. We got Lillard with 28, Giannis with 35.
That's good.
So those, I mean, those names I just mentioned would not be bad picks if you're betting on NBA. And it looks like the Lakers just scored 3-0 right now, Lakers. But the names I just mentioned would not be bad names at all to maybe play some bets on in the future.
Since we're talking about good names, here's some bad names for you. LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Do not put your money on those guys. They are.
I bet on AD tonight, David.
They are so inconsistent in how they play. It's not funny.
Oh, yeah.
And that
Oh, yeah.
inconsistency led to me and you saying that Kevin Durant is a better basketball player than LeBron, and we would rather have Kevin Durant on
Right
our
now,
team
yes.
than LeBron.
Right now, yes.
Right now, as it is. And
Career-wise, no.
Oh no.
But
no.
right now,
Career-wise-
this moment in time, I would take KD over LeBron.
career-wise,
Like, KD's already got 2 points. LeBron, 0. I do believe.
I mean,
So,
even though the game did just tip off, but I think tonight would show that hey,
I don't care.
if
I don't care.
If Kevin Durant drops, 35, and
Yeah.
LeBron has 25, that just goes to show.
I mean, talking about the Bucks and Knicks game tonight, I mean, you had several Knicks players score 25-plus points, but the final score ended up being 146 to 122 Bucks. So this Milwaukee Bucks team is very good right now. I mean, they got people coming off the bench scoring 12 points. I mean, you cannot complain with how this team is playing right now. And if you are looking to make bets, the Bucks is a very, very, very good team to
Oh, that's
place your bets on.
They played in the in-season tournament, right? Was it them that played today?
Yeah, they're in the in-season tournament still,
And so is the Lakers and
and
Suns.
I just
Suns.
think
I
that's
I do believe the
the
Bucks
in
will
season
play
tournament.
either Lakers or Suns for the championship, maybe.
Yeah, that's the first time it's ever happened. So
Well, no. Bucks roll into semifinals. It says, so maybe it's not the end yet.
In season tournament, it's like why? Why would they?
you got to.
I kind of
That's a
like it.
stupid thing.
It's not bad, but then
I don't think it's necessary.
at the same
It's
time,
good for betting wise. It's good betting wise because they're playing a bunch of games right now.
oh yeah, not only that, but I mean,
Yeah, but
you get some players that plays their absolute best ball at the beginning of the season
Yeah.
instead of towards the end. You know, you start playing some good ball now, and you get the what like 30 or so games middle of the season where it's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
get some rest, you know, and then the last month of games, 2 months of the games, you know, you just got their ball out and try to get a little record and see what you guys can do.
I got two guys here for the Knicks that did not have a good game at all. I got Mitchell Robinson scoring 2 points, only having 4 rebounds at center, and it looks like he played 27 minutes.
Yeah,
That's not what you want from your center.
can't be having
And
that.
Quentin Grimes
you
played
said Mitchell
18
Robinson.
minutes. Yeah,
He's on the
that's
Knicks,
kind of
ain't he?
yeah, Knicks. Looks like Quentin
I think
Grimes
he's
played
more of a
18.
defensive role player,
He is. Well,
in my
let's look at
opinion,
some of his
because he has
defense.
three.
Defensive rebounds though, he only had 3. He had 1 block, 2 turnovers, and only 2 personal fouls too. So it's not like he was even fouled out. And then you
He
got
had a
Quentin
bad game.
Grimes, who played 18 minutes, went 0 for, or he's their shooting guard. He went 0 for 1, 1 rebound, 0 assists. He did get 1 steal, and he had 4 personal fouls with 0 points on the game. Get him out.
Yeah, he should
What
not.
is he doing in
Yeah,
there? Get him out of the
he had a
game.
bad game. Bad game. He'll bounce
Get
back.
him out.
He'll bounce
You got
back.
Josh Hart coming off the bench scoring 11 points. Put him in. What are you doing, Knicks? You got Emmanuel quickly in there too. I mean, Knicks, pick it up.
Uh, we could probably make a couple of picks for tomorrow's NBA games. One player I will
Yeah.
tell you right now to bet
Got a
on.
bunch.
I,
Got a
I
bunch
would
of
just
games
tell
tomorrow.
you one player I would throw the life savings on. Tyrese Maxey over threes.
Oh yeah,
Over
100%.
threes. Don't
100%.
and knock on wood. There it is. I knocked on it. That doesn't come back to bite me in the hind end. I mean, he's a really good ball player, and I think
Yep.
the 76ers are doing right by picking him up, putting Joel on that team, kicking Ben out. They did kick out Ben Simmons, right? That was the talk of like the
Yeah.
whatever last
Ben
year.
Simmons does not play for the
Yeah.
76ers, does he?
That's a good idea. I'm
I
getting
don't
him
believe
out
he's
of
He's
there.
on.
I thought he's on the Nets.
Yeah, I do believe you're correct.
The Nets was his team, the new team. But anyways, that's good.
Well, I guess we could do our picks right now for the NBA game tomorrow,
I'll go ahead and.
because this will be posted before the NBA games, right?
Indeed, it will be. I mean, it'll probably get posted
Okay.
at midnight. But
So we could start with 76ers Wizards if you want to. If you guys want to pull up some stats or pull up your app, we could just have a discussion on, come to agreements on what we think would be good bets. So I'm looking at player points right now, and I'm going to take 25 plus Joel Embiid. Going to play it safe. He's coming off of a sickness, playing it safe with 25. I'm going to play it safe as well with Tyrese Maxey going 20 plus. You guys can hop in whenever you want, whenever you disagree
I'm
or agree.
getting ready to pull it up right now. Had to do a little
Gotcha.
something there. Okay.
I think I'm going to make a 76ers parlay, though. I think that's the only team I'm going to bet on. I don't know enough about the Wizards.
Go ahead and start over again. We'll write this down. That way we can go back through it.
Yep, all good, man. I only got 2 picks right now.
That's fine.
but
Let's go ahead.
I'd go ahead and write 76ers parlay. I'm going to go Joel Embiid 25 plus points in tomorrow's matchup. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to go Tyrese Maxey 20 plus points. Both of those guys should blow that out of the water, too. I'm just playing it safe because they're both coming off of an illness. You never know. And looking at player 3 pointers, Tyrese Maxey over 2.5. That's a steal.
Oh wow, they got that
If
set
he does,
low. They got that set
they
super
do,
low. That's
they do,
insane.
they do. If you scroll down to alt threes, you can go 4 plus, but the odds are plus 135. Will he get 4 plus threes? I don't want to. I don't want to risk it.
What you
I think I'm
could
going to
do
play this one safe.
if you do want to take the 4 plus, just go ahead and make this parlay we're talking about right now, and then on a
Hmm.
separate leg or a separate whole other parlay, just take the maxi over 4.5 threes. And if if it's over 2.5, you'll get that money from the first parlay plus the over 4.5. Are
Well,
you really losing
I
anything?
I think the one I'm making right now is going to be the safe parlay for
Yes, I
tonight,
mean,
and then
safest
and
is
then
the
in a
way to
minute
do
we
it.
can talk about, and then we can talk about maybe making a riskier parlay. They got Joel Embiid over 11.5 rebounds plus 110. What do we think about that?
He's a big
Does he
guy.
get? Does he snag 12 rebounds tomorrow?
He's a big guy. I
Let's see what
don't
he's averaging.
who they even playing tomorrow. Is the
Ooh,
Celtics?
he, Wizards.
Wizards. That's what it was. My bad. I don't know why I said Celtics. Uh,
Um,
Wizards don't really have
he's
a
only
big
averaging
guy.
11.3. He's
Wizard.
only averaging 11.3 rebounds per
So
game.
that's one of two things. Either the Sixers are dropping shots, or you
They're
know,
making too many.
yeah, making too many, or there's somebody bigger than Joel stealing boards.
I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm gonna throw that one probably on the more of a riskier bet. They got Tyrese Maxey over 3.5 rebounds though. What do we think about that one?
I think he's like a small forward or something. Small
It's
forwards.
got good odds though. It's got good odds. Let's look at his averages. He's averaging 5 a game.
Duh, duh. I take it. I take it. I
I'm
take it.
throwing that on there. We're looking at assists now. Tyrese Maxey over 6.5. If that doesn't hit, I don't know what I'm gonna do because he he's a facilitator and a scorer. He can do it all. He's averaging 7 assists a game. I'm taking that one. Let's see who else. I just don't trust
I have a little
the.
four leg parlay for the Mavericks and Jazz.
You got
You
one
know,
picked up.
Dallas money line. I think the Mavericks are one of the best teams in the league. I got Luca over 32 and a half.
Mhm.
He's been going crazy every game. I also have him over 8.5 assists and then over 3.5 3 pointers made. And that's a
Gotcha.
good little four legger. If you believe in Luca to play good tomorrow, I would
What was the 3 point one you said?
over 3.5.
Oh, I
This
like
is
that.
a little
I
four
like that.
leg.
And that's safe. That's safe. I think Luca's a big name. Ever since he's gotten to the league, he's a name that everybody's like, hey,
He's good.
watch that cat. He's a good little ball player. Look out for him.
I placed that bet, dude. The
The Maxi one.
yeah 76ers.
You named it 76ers parlay, but you should have just named it the Maxi parlay. Just say that.
Oh, Embiid's on there.
Hey,
Embiid's on there.
one Embiid, but Embiid to have over, have 25 plus points should be a gimme. And if it's not,
I got him rebounds too. I put 8 plus rebounds for him.
oh, you did throw the boards on there for him.
Yeah, I did 8 plus, which is the safer bet. That he should get that, and I put Maxi over 3.5 boards. I put that as well. That one $5 pays 31.
Uh, if you guys want, we can go ahead and move to some NFL's, get some early picks for NFL on
Dude,
Sunday.
we got a lot of NBA games to get through though. We
How,
can
how
pick a
many games
couple
we got?
more of the teams. I think every team in the league plays tomorrow besides the two that are playing tonight.
Uh,
So let's look at another one. Here we go. Nuggets Clippers. Like we said earlier, Nuggets are a good team to bet on. Jokic and all them cats. Also the Clippers. Do not bet on Paul George. Do not bet on him.
yeah, he's also one of the
Don't.
guys that's on our
Do
don't bet
not do it.
list.
I've
Inconsistent.
I've bet on him
Bad
twice to
basketball
score
player.
over 20 plus, and I do believe in both of the games I bet on him, he scored 4 points in a full basketball game. Absurd. Don't bet on him. If we're looking at it though, they're looking. I don't know about that. I'm gonna take Jokic 25 plus. I'm going to take Kawhi Leonard 18 plus. I'm going to take. That's probably all for that. I don't trust anybody else that much. Looking at 3-pointers, I'm going to take. What do we know about Jokic shooting threes this year?
I think I seen him drop one.
Yeah, I'm not betting on that either. Okay. Let's go rebounds. I'm going to take Jokic 8 plus rebounds. I'm also going to take. What do we think about Kawhi Leonard grabbing 5 boards tomorrow?
Kawhi's known for the defensive side of the ball and steals, all that good stuff. I think 5 plus should be something that he definitely grabs. I mean, it's going to be a little tougher with him having Jokic down there, but Kawhi is very physical, very physical.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go Jokic 5 plus assists. And this is a safe little 5-pick parlay. Gonna throw 5. Oh, that's not a very good payout actually. Okay, might need to throw some more picks on here. Let's go James Harden assists 5 plus. Might actually go 12 plus points James Harden as well. He's been playing all right actually, which is surprising.
Yeah, ever since he got traded from the Rockets, he's been good, but not good.
I'm gonna take the Nuggets money line as well. And for the heck of it, I'm gonna go Avika Zubac over 10.5 points. And that just boosted. That's a 9-pick parlay. Plus 1,000 odds. Bet $5 will get you 55. I'm gonna lock that bet in for tomorrow. And I think that might be all the NBA betting I'm gonna do.
All the NBA games
for now. That way I can save some extra funds to throw a bunch of bets down on Thursday Night Football.
Speaking of Thursday Night Football, I just pulled up the pick sheet. You guys cannot see it, unfortunately. I do want to get that changed around here. Patriots are traveling to the Steel City to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. What's everybody thinking for that game, and what do you guys think the outcome is going to be looking like here for the both these two teams?
You said, or you're talking about Thursday game, right?
Thursday Night Football.
I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. You got Mitchell Trubisky back there. I mean, I don't think the guy has won as a Steeler yet, has he?
I don't think he has. Anytime he's had taken in for the main role at quarterback, they are 0-4.
Gotcha. Yeah. See,
so 0-4. That's not good.
But you also got to look at the Patriots. Patriots last week didn't even score. They had 2 field goals, right?
They had 2 field goals kicked on them and lost 6-0.
Okay. So yeah. So they didn't even score last week. It's an NFL team. That's tough, man. It is. You can't be doing that.
It's not good. I personally, I am going to go pick the Steelers here.
Yeah.
I'm a Steelers fan. I'm proud to be a Steelers fan, even though right now this year we're not looking too hot. Kenny Pickett just got injured. The best thing I think we've done so far this season is fire Matt Canada. Not a very good play caller. So I'm going to ride with the Steelers all day, every day. Chanz.
Yep.
Pat Steelers. What do you think about here?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I think I'm going to go Steelers as well.
You got Steelers?
Yeah.
Malone, who you taking here?
Mac Jones playing QB still?
No, they got Zappy.
I'm going to go Steelers too. But I think it's going to be close enough to where you could bet on the Patriots if you wanted to.
Maybe take their spread,
Yeah.
if anything. 1 o'clock slate. We got a couple games there. Tampa Bay and Atlanta. I mean, both teams to me are not playing too hot. I would more than likely want to take Atlanta there. Let's just go through here and see if we can find a couple good games. Carolina at New Orleans. Both teams not making too much noise.
I think New Orleans has is one of the worst teams in the league.
New Orleans and Carolina are both very, very bad teams.
Hmm.
So that's going to be a good one
Pick
to
your
watch
poison.
there. Yeah, definitely. Just pick one, let it ride.
Just flip a coin.
Flip a coin,
Hopefully you get
both
lucky.
teams. Two games I definitely want to talk about here. Looking really good. Buffalo Bills traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs just lost a heartbreaker to the Packers Sunday night.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes played that
Hmm.
good.
Mahomes
be
didn't
honest.
play too good, and so far the Buffalo Bills are not playing good football either. Lon, what's your take on this game, and how do you think it's going to go?
I got Bills beating Chiefs just because I think the Chiefs are kind of in a rut right now. Bills, I could see them coming into this game, scoring quick, scoring fast, and it all depends on Kansas City's first drive. If they don't score on their first drive, I think the Bills win this one pretty handedly. To be fair,
Uh,
um,
I know last Sunday, whenever we talked about the Chiefs playing, one of our buddies, Noah, said that anytime Taylor Swift is in attendance, Chiefs are 4-0. 4-0. 4-1.
I don't know.
So,
4-1 now, because I'll tell you what, the Packers are on the rise, and I'll say this every single time we do a podcast: the Packers are a team to look out for right now. They're awesome. I'm not even a Packers fan. I just love what they're doing right now with Jordan Love at the QB. I mean,
he's
they
doing
got so many
good.
weapons on
He's
their
doing
team.
good.
Um, give him, give. I hope they win out, and I hope they get a chance at the playoffs because I can see them making a good little run. To be fair,
I mean, they're not looking too bad, and I do think that the Packers will definitely be doing something. I think they got an easy schedule coming up the next 5 games here. Chance to take
yep.
on Buffalo Chiefs. I know you said a little something there,
I'm
but I
gonna
didn't.
take Bills. I think Chiefs are in that little rough stretch right now throughout the season. So I don't think they're probably down. Um I think they're gonna lose. If you want to be honest,
Yep,
I'm just gonna say
they're
it.
with you.
Chiefs.
I think they're gonna lose.
I made a post there on X. I know, formerly Twitter, but X. Made a post on X saying that the Chiefs are not Super Bowl contenders. Those guys are just they're not playing like the Chiefs usually do.
Debatable.
And I mean, AFC is a toss up between all teams here. Final game here, we have the night game actually. Prime time football. And this is going to be a really good
Yep,
primetime game. We got the Philadelphia Eagles flying to Dallas to play the Cowboys.
that is a very good. That's going to be very good game.
That's going to be a good one. But I feel like looking at this, we all know what's going to happen, and that is that
I don't know, man.
The Eagles.
Don't sleep on them Cowboys.
They,
Don't sleep on them Cowboys.
but you think about the Eagles.
Um,
Eagles are. I think this honestly will be a tough game for the Eagles, and this will find out. Hey, these guys. We just lost to the Niners. We have to bounce back, and we got to get a big win here in Dallas to let everybody know. Hey, we're good. We know what we're doing. We're not done.
yep.
We're not bad. Just had a bad week, and they might go put
Yep.
50 on the Cowboys. Might go put 50 on the Cowboys. I am going to ride with the Eagles on that though. Can't change my mind.
I I could see it going both ways, David. I could. CD Lamb has been a monster all year. Let's be honest.
He has been. He's been really good. He's another guy to add.
If he has a fantastic game, I could see if him and Pollard can get it going, I could see it being a very, very competitive ball game.
CD Lamb's a guy. Anytime, if you want to do an anytime touchdown parlay, him and McCaffrey both have to be on it. CD
I
Lamb
agree, but
and
I
McCaffrey.
disagree, Dave. I agree, but I disagree on that. Just because there's been a couple times I've put CD Lamb as an anytime touchdown scorer and he hasn't scored. Um, McCaffrey is definitely your safest bet, but the
McCaffrey.
way CD is playing right now in this moment in
Raheem's a
time,
safe bet too.
Who,
yeah,
who is Mostert?
Mostert is definitely a safe bet.
I do like a
I mean,
Mostert.
even Jalen Hurts is a pretty good bet on an anytime touchdown scorer for
Oh
that game.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, if you
He
get him,
is.
if within the two, you can put him on the 2 yard line, and
Yeah,
they shove
yeah.
each
They're
other.
not
DK
giving it to the
Metcalf is
halfback.
also
They
good.
shove each other in a
Who?
brotherly manner.
DK Metcalf is also a good one.
DK is DK.
Yeah.
They actually play. I just seen it on here. Can't find it. I think I might have lost it. Nope, it's up towards the top. Seahawks, Seattle. They play San Fran at 4:05 in San Francisco. Um, it's gonna be a tough one for the Hawks.
I see. Wait, what did you say? 49ers versus Seahawks?
Yep, they're playing in San Fran.
Mm. Yeah, I got 49ers on that game, but I do feel like the Seahawks are going to put up a pretty good fight.
They're not gonna roll over easily.
No,
100%.
it's
Niners defense is just has the edge against
100%.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a better defense. Just got Chase Young recently.
Yep.
Um,
I mean, you got to think too,
yeah,
though. I
I
mean,
got the
that
Niners in that.
that Seahawks
The
offense is so good, man. I mean, you got DK, you got Tyler Lockett, and you got Smith, and then Jigba.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I mean, you got them three
Jackson.
guys. Oh, and then you got a veteran in Geno Smith at the quarterback. I mean,
He lets
he's
the
been around
receivers
the
make
block.
plays.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really, really good offense. And I mean, you also got to think you got Kenneth Walker in the backfield. I do believe he was hurt for the last game.
Is he a good?
I don't know if he's back.
Is he a good pick for anytime touchdown?
Depends.
I would
Depends
I
his
would
health
take DK
status.
over him
DK.
or Tyler Lockett.
Yeah,
Tyler Lockett is
DK's the
gotta get
pick.
here. The Vikings go and play the Las Vegas Raiders. They're playing in Las Vegas.
Vikings.
Pasternak,
Just pick the Vikings
I don't
money
think-
line.
right there. Take Vikings on that any day of the week.
Just put like the whole team anytime touchdown score for
Pasternak.
the Vikings.
Pasternak. He actually landed on the moon.
This just in, boys. By the way, 10 hours ago, Kenneth Walker actually suffered an injury week 11 against the Rams. He has missed the last 2 weeks of football, but he will try to make his return in the week 14 against the San Francisco 49ers. So it looks like he will be playing against the Niners as of right now. With them having Kenneth Walker back too, does that just increase their odds maybe of possibly pulling out
put it
a dub here?
You get your starting running back. You're gonna want to get him. He's gonna have fresh legs. Okay, I mean he's sat the last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
he's two weeks off.
2 weeks. He ain't been banged up, so he should be able to do something. I mean I see this game, in that I would probably more than likely take the Hawks to cover the spread. Honestly,
Yeah,
because the Seahawks, Pete Carroll, he's great. He's a great coach, really good
Yeah.
coach, and I think that he's not gonna let his team lose a few more games. I think he's gonna try to stick with it there for a while.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I do see this game being close, and Niners just came off a big win to Philadelphia, but I do see the Niners continue this win streak. It's gonna be tough for
Yeah,
Seattle.
me too.
But I'm not completely counting.
I
them
agree with you.
out.
I wouldn't count out Seattle though. I feel like they're still a pretty good team to bet on. Maybe not money line wise, but player wise, man, they got some athletes that'll just make some plays. So look out for that when that game comes on. I say we double back to Steelers Patriots a little bit more before ending this off tonight.
Well, I just want to add on another free pick. This is a free pick,
Oh, yep.
and every time I've placed it, it's hit. Baker Mayfield to throw an interception.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Old Baker.
he cannot seem to find he cannot find
Yeah,
Mike Evans. He cannot find Chris Godwin. He just can't find them. Instead, he finds
he's got the
DBs.
weapons, man.
He does.
He's got the weapons,
He's just not good. And I think I've put him on there about 3 or 4 times this season. And
and it's it.
Here's a
thank
tip
God.
for you guys.
Thank God.
Who's your running back for Tampa Bay?
Don't bet on him to have yards. Don't do it.
Don't bet on him to score because he might be at the top with the best odds. He's not going to score. He's not. I promise you. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Uh,
He's not going to score a touchdown.
and honestly, the whoever turns the ball over more in a football game typically loses, and that is
Yeah.
a good representation of what's going on in Tampa Bay. Turning the ball over a lot. Baker, like I said, he's thrown an interception in a lot of games so far. I've placed it 4 or 5 times and it's hit. I'm thankful that it's hit, but not thankful that Baker Mayfield may be out of a job next year. Hate to see it happen to him, but for right now, keep doing what you're doing, Baker. Keep throwing picks.
If you're watching,
Hit some Falcons players in the other jerseys a couple times. Just do it once, and then after that, just do whatever you want to do. But throw a pick for me, please. Thank you. That's what I need.
Topic of discussion: are we wanting to take a little deeper dive into the Steelers Patriots game, or are we wanting to wait till tomorrow to deep dive into that?
I mean,
I think we should wait until
Well, I
tomorrow.
want to say, since everything's open, let's not go deep dive. Let's just look at it. Just look at it, get some picks
Yeah.
in it, and then tomorrow we can go
We'll
on a
do deep
deeper dive.
tomorrow.
We can go on a deeper dive.
I'm not placing any bets yet. I'm waiting for some promos maybe to drop tomorrow.
Always wait on the promos, guys.
Yep, that's because that's how you're
Get
gonna
the
get
no sweat.
some money back, even if
Place
you
place
lose.
a $5 20 leg. It's not going to hit, but you're going to get your money back.
Hey, you
Don't
never
worry
know.
about it.
You never know.
I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen. I've placed plenty.
So it looks like the Steelers are favored to win in this game
That's good.
with
As
a
they should
minus
be.
265 odds, but the Patriots are only at a plus 215. So that could be a good game. I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. We should probably be making a bet on over under score wise for the whole game. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game at
No.
all.
No, and they've been dropping the odds a lot. Like I said, I bought in under 32.5, and they've dropped it to 30.
Yep.
As we was talking earlier, I did start writing some stuff down. With Canada being gone, Pat Frymuth has had some pretty good games, and then just for that reason, I took a Pat Frymuth anytime touchdown.
Yep.
I just think that that's a really good way to go there.
He's plus 310 right now on the anytime TD score watch. But I do like that shout. I do like Pat Fryermuth to score a touchdown.
I have a Deontay Johnson anytime touchdown. Deontay Johnson, Jesus, he's not playing. I don't know if it's because, and you got to think about it like this too. Kenny Pickett's out. So who's your next best to Deontay Johnson? George Pickens? No. Najee Harris? You would think. I like Jalen Warren here if it's scoring a touchdown.
I do believe Najee Harris is questionable for tomorrow's or for Thursday night's game.
Well, that's good. I don't want him in anyways.
Yep, he is. He's questionable right now for the game.
What's he got? An ankle injury here?
I don't know. I'm on DraftKings, so right now it's just saying questionable.
Okay. Well, and if Jalen Warren does get the start, Warren is a really good, second string running back there for the Steelers. He's been doing pretty good.
I mean, he's got about the same stats as Najee Harris, anyways. So it's about a little bit better averages, honestly. Yeah.
I am seeing here you can only bet on Zeke rushing yards, unfortunately. Kind of lame.
Yeah.
Pat,
Zeke. What? Zeke's not. I mean, he's not having a very good season at all. Actually,
he's
112 rushing attempts for 430 yards with 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 3.8.
3.8 is not bad, but still, only 2 touchdowns.
His longest rush is for 17 yards.
What happened to him, man? He used to be a
He's a little bit better. I mean, he's not doing awful in the receptions. He's got 24 receptions for 154 yards on 31 targets. He's averaging about 6.4 yards per reception. His longest reception is 23 yards.
It's not too bad there.
So, I mean,
Uh, Moving to Thursday Night Football. A little parlay action here. Even though Kenny Pickett's out, I do think that Pat Fryermuth will have a big game. So I'm going to take him for an anytime touchdown score, and I will take Jalen Warren for an anytime touchdown score as well.
Gotcha.
I was going to put Pat Fryermuth over like 50-plus yards. They set the bar for him at 29.5, which is super low for him.
Yeah.
I feel like super low. And then no disrespect towards Zappy, and we talked about it just a second ago with Baker Mayfield. I think Zappy throws a pick. I mean, you look at it now, some quarterbacks here.
Yep.
Not good. And then I was saying a second ago, I was thinking about taking Mitch Trubisky passing yards, but I didn't have much belief in him. Let's just talk about backup quarterbacks starting games and how good they're doing. I mean, talk about Jake Browning or whatever. Gardner Minshew's another guy making some noise, I feel like. I mean, does Mitch Trubisky come out here and throw for, 250 plus? Probably not.
I don't see him doing that. No.
I see him maybe throwing for 175 plus. I do like those odds.
Yeah.
And then we're trying to look at rushing props, and they're only saying we can bet on Zeke right now, and I'm not looking to bet on Ezekiel Elliott. I don't think he's that good of a player anymore. He's in the NFL, so he's got to be good. He's starting. He's got to be good. But for me to bet on him and throw and waste my money on him, not a fan of.
This just in, David. Anthony Davis right now has 14 points.
Look at that. The one time I don't bet on him. Guy just guided out
42, 42-29 Lakers right now. 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
It's not good for the Suns.
I had the Suns money line, so the Lakers might run away with this one.
How many rebounds LeBron has?
LeBron has 3 rebounds, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals right now for LeBron James. And Kevin Durant, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Devin Booker, 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Man, 5 rebounds for Devin Booker. That's crazy.
And
Leading scorer right now for the Suns is Grayson Allen with 10 points.
how about that? No one's seen that coming.
He is 1 for 2 from 3 and 2 for 5 in field goal makes.
Yeah, nobody's seen that.
Oh, he's 5 for 5 from the free throw stripe. So that's where he's getting a lot of his points right now.
What else can you ask of him? I mean, guy came from Duke.
Yep.
Duke produced some good basketball players, I'd like to think.
Well, is there anything else we want to add before we end this episode off, David? Chance?
Well, something funny here. The Saints had Taysom Hill in for a while, and I guess when Derek Carr went to the game, the stadium started booing.
Oh.
That is something
Why?
I did hear this weekend.
Saints are not a fan of Derek Carr.
I like Derek Carr.
Uh,
I've always liked Derek Carr.
The fans don't.
Yeah. For some reason, I do like
Derek Carr. He went in the
Derek
game,
Carr.
it was 21-0, and they were losing.
Yeah.
So.
Who's getting the start over Derek Carr?
I think he was starting, but I think Taysom
Was
Hill
he starting?
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, I don't know if he started that game. I'm not for sure, but he checked in, and fans were not happy.
Yeah. Well, is that going to do it for tonight's episode, boys? Or
I don't have
think it
anything. Chance, you got anything?
I don't either.
No,
Tomorrow-
tomorrow I'm gonna look at some parlays, look at some stats, and
Yep.
I'm gonna come up with a parlay for tomorrow. Probably a little easy bet. I'm done making 10-leggers and losing. Probably like 4 or 5 leg. And
Buddy, that's gambling.
hopefully it hits.
That's gambling.
It is.
That's gambling. And if your loved one has a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Gamble responsibly. We are not gambling professionals. Please do not take our advice. This is just for fun. Make a couple of dollars on the
Exactly.
side. I want some money.
Exactly.
Mullins wants some money. Chances want some money. But it's not enough to retire just yet. We have to work.
No.
We're like you, America. We have
It's
to
only
work.
enough to keep going.
Hey,
Yeah. Not yet, right, Dave?
not yet.
Maybe one
Maybe
day.
one of these days, whenever we can get some good money here, throw
When we
half
go
of
to
it.
Vegas and make it big,
Hey,
we're gonna be doing vlogs,
I'll be
IRL
there.
vlogs. So
I'll be
Yeah.
there.
watch out for those.
Hey,
Production
Probably a
value will
road
go
trip
way up.
vlog too. A live
Yeah.
stream road probably about a 20-hour live stream of us just straight driving there.
hey,
To the Super Bowl.
going to the
Live,
Super Bowl.
live, live
Uh,
bet predictions at the Super Bowl.
we
Yeah,
did.
there'll be a GoFundMe in the
Uh,
description. Everybody donate to it, and we can
we
make this
also,
happen.
since we're talking the Super Bowl, me and you did. We did take our takes on the Super Bowl last night. Chance, what teams?
We did.
What teams do you think will be going to the Super Bowl? I think in the paper we read they had the Eagles beating the Bengals.
Yep.
I got Eagles.
I said Eagles Dolphins.
Uh, hold on, I have. Let me look.
What was I saying? Eagles
That's the
Chiefs. It
things.
was saying Eagles Chiefs.
I think you said Eagles Chiefs, but I don't see the Chiefs making a run.
But then there's still at the same time you got to look at the team. Now
They
looking
are the
at
Chiefs.
Dolphins,
Yeah,
Chiefs do
they
something.
are the Chiefs.
But at the same time, I realized what you just said with the Dolphins. Dolphins are also a really good ball team, and
I think
they'll
I'm gonna
have
go Bills
yeah.
and Eagles.
Bills, Eagles.
Yeah, I think
I like
Bills.
that. I like that shout. I do.
Uh, what
I think
about
the Bills finally make the run, and I think they get a shot to become Super Bowl champs.
what
Oh
about
yeah.
I
what
don't know if
about
they'll
some
win, but I can see them making it.
what about some long shot stuff here? Do you guys see the Lions beating the Eagles one time? You see the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Do you potentially see
About. I mean that's the good thing about having, like multiple teams with very good records right now. You don't know what's going to happen.
no?
I mean, you got probably 6 or 7 teams that have above 500 records right now,
And I
and
mean
any one of
it's
those teams
uh, and
could
the N-
have themselves a day.
the NFC is the exact opposite of the AFC. You got 4 or 5
Oh
teams
yeah,
at the top. That's 9-3,
9-3, yeah,
whatever.
and
And
then
then
and then
you
you
go
have
to
the Eagles at 10-2.
and then you go to the AFC and you look,
Or,
and
yeah,
I don't think anybody has more than 8 wins. The Steelers
yeah,
at 7-5 are like number 4 and have a chance to go to the playoffs, which is just absolutely crazy to
yep.
me. Exact opposites there. Um,
You said AFC, right?
AFC, yes. I think maybe the Dolphins are at 9-3. That's the only team I do believe. Dolphins.
Yeah, we got AFC East. Dolphins leading 9-3. Bills 6-6. Jets 4-8, and the Patriots at 2-10.
See, yeah, I mean,
AFC West, we have Chiefs at 8-4. Broncos at 6-6. Chargers 5-7. Raiders 5-7. AFC North, you have a Ravens team who is actually 9-3 as well. Then the Steelers actually 7-5. Browns 7-5. Bengals 6-6. So actually, look at this. This is actually a pretty big game for the Steelers coming up to try to boost
yes.
them to 8-5 and give
Give them
them
8-5,
playoff
maybe.
hopefuls.
And then whenever we go play Baltimore, if we get a win over Baltimore,
Hmm.
and then
There's actually
somehow
a lot of teams in the race right now. I'm seeing one, two, three, four, at least 4 teams with a 7-5 record.
who's tough.
And you also have to look at say like the Bengals with a 6-6, the Bills with a 6-6, Broncos with a 6-6. I mean, you're looking. I mean, you're seeing multiple teams here with the possibility to win out, and maybe something
do
special could
something
happen in
special.
the
Yeah,
AFC.
but NFL football, it's crazy.
Hmm.
Some say it's scripted,
I mean,
and I'm
let's
saying
go ahead and look at the NFC right now. Commanders ain't making it. Giants ain't making it. Cardinals ain't making it. Bears ain't making it.
Carolina.
And the Panthers and Saints are both not making it. I'm looking at 2, 3, 4 teams with a 6-6 record right now. So it looks like we got the NFC South. We're actually looking at the Falcons leading the NFC South with a 6-6 record. So that's something.
I do
We're looking
know.
at the Packers, Vikings, also 6-6. So yeah,
The game
a
last
lot of
night.
teams.
Jacksonville needed that big win to go to number one in
They
the
did.
AFC,
They did.
uh,
They did.
and then they lost Trevor Lawrence. We have not talked about that
Well,
yet.
they
They
wouldn't have
should.
been number one in the AFC.
Uh,
Oh, well, no, yeah, no. AFC, yes.
Trevor
They,
Lawrence, high ankle sprain. He came out with that earlier this morning. Had a high ankle sprain. They didn't say how long he'd be out, but if it's the same thing as Kenny Pickett, which it is, 2 to 4 weeks, might see him back in 2 weeks. Might see him back in four. Uh,
yeah.
he might come back in three. If he comes back in three, and the Jaguars do something good there, and they can make a little run with the healthy Trevor Lawrence.
Well, the
3 weeks
good
in a
thing
week.
is for the Jaguars right now, they do have a little bit of a cushion. They do. They're sitting at 8-4. They're better off than most teams, but they can't. I mean, they gotta. I mean, they do have to win some games here. You drop one or two with the backup, that's okay, but you got to win more than you lose here. During the home stretch,
This is when it starts to get hot.
because
You
you
get
got a
to see.
Steelers and you got a Browns, you got a Texans teams that are kind of hot right now, with a 7-5 record, right behind the Jags. The Jags are gonna have to put up some pretty good games here with the
Did you say
backup.
Houston right there? Houston, say you said
Yeah,
7 5.
Texans,
Texans. I
7-5.
forgot about them. They're going to be doing some good things.
Mm-hmm. Got the AFC North Bengals sitting at the bottom of this with a 6-6 record. That's a pretty good
Uh,
AFC North is. You got the Ravens at 9-3, Steelers at 7-5, Browns at 7-5, and the Bengals at 6-6. So every single team in the AFC North is setting at 500 or above right now.
uh,
That's pretty good.
since
You don't hear about
I
that a
got the
lot.
pick sheet pulled up here. AFC North. We got Cleveland takes on Jacksonville. So head-to-head matchup. Jacksonville going
Ooh,
to Cleveland, play that game. The Rams going to Baltimore.
Jaguars have to win against the Browns.
Jaguars have got to,
Have to.
and they will bump them
Have to
out
win
of
against the
there.
Browns.
And Bengals played last night. Steelers played Thursday night. Big game for Pittsburgh here. This is a super big game.
Any chance for the old Bengals to slide into the playoffs? What do we think?
It's gonna be tough.
A lot's going to have to happen.
It's gonna
A
be
lot's
tough.
going to have to happen.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I know they got the Steelers a couple of days before Christmas, and there'll be nothing better than to see the Steelers win that game.
Well, Chance, actually, one thing we was talking about last night was Jake Browning, the Bengals quarterback. What are we
Yeah.
thinking about his play on
Surprised me.
Monday?
Um,
Yeah,
I think he done a really great job. Uh, didn't it didn't help the Jags that Trevor Lawrence went out with injury.
yeah,
Prayers for
T-Law.
him. I didn't see what happened, but I saw it on Instagram, Twitter, ESPN, about every social media platform. Um, did they say what happened to him?
High ankle sprain.
High ankle sprain.
I seen him walking off the field too, and there's about 67,000 golf carts in Florida, but there's not one
And,
in
he,
that stadium.
and he's
Which is
walking.
just,
And he's
that's just
walking.
crazy. And he's just walking off the
I
field.
felt bad for that guy.
I
I
just
felt
found that
really
kinda
bad for that
crazy.
guy. I was like, hey, this is your franchise quarterback.
I mean, if
You
he can
guys-
walk that far, why is he not playing?
you got him walking on
I'd be
a,
playing
on a
if I was
sprained
him.
ankle. I mean, do something about this. I don't know.
Is that gonna be it?
That's all I got. I think that's all Lone's got for the night.
Yeah, I'm good as well. Well, tune in to tomorrow's episode when we break down Steelers Patriots heavily. We're going to get you your parlay picks. We're going to hopefully put you guys in the best opportunity to make some money. Like Dave said earlier, we are not professionals. We are not telling you to take our bets. We are just giving you our insight into what we think would hit.
And if you or a loved one have a
Um,
gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Exactly. That's the only game. Wait, is there another game on Thursday?
You just got one.
I think that's it.
I was
One. Yeah. So
looking here at the pick
tomorrow's
sheet.
I'll be
episode is
on
definitely.
Amazon Prime watching it.
On Monday, they have 2 games on Monday the 11th.
Yeah.
But we're about that closer to time. I will be at the game.
Gotcha.
I'll be watching the game Thursday live at B-Dubs. Always there.
I'll be there too.
We'll definitely be
Oh
supporting.
shoot. Oh no, I'm off on Thursday. I don't work on Thursday. I'll be there with you, Dave.
I do, but I'm leaving about an hour early. If they don't like it, they can fire me. I mean, that's how I feel.
I'm off on Thursday, so Thursday
And I
we'll be
will-
at B-Dubs.
And I will be supporting probably Ben Roethlisberger, even though he retired 2 years ago.
Yep.
I will have the jersey on. Promise you. Either that or the Troy Polamalu jersey. I don't know which one
Yeah.
yet.
Well,
Big.
what I was saying though, tomorrow, look out for another episode. Should be episode 3 coming out tomorrow night, or well, it'd be tomorrow night. It's posted or Thursday morning. Um,
Thursday. Oh, we could do it Thursday morning, I reckon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but either way, thank you all for watching. As always, drop some comments down there. Let us give us some feedback. We are new to this. We're just doing this for fun right now, but if you guys enjoy watching this, we're definitely going to make this a long term thing. Make sure to like and subscribe as always. You guys have anything you want to add?
I'm good.
Turn on notifications so you know when we
Oh,
post.
100%. Yep. Never miss one of our posts, man, because we could
You
help you
never know.
guys
One parlay
win
could
a big
change your
bet.
life forever.
100%. Um, Other than that, I think we're good to go for tonight. Once again,
Once
thanks
again,
set a
thank you
date
for
yet.
watching. Make sure you tune in to our next episode coming tomorrow.
Yep. That about sums it up there.
Peace.